Greetings, Mech Warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is TTV, and this, of course, is German Mechgineering. But you guys know that by now, don't you? So, today, guys, we're playing a good old trench bucket, the Trebuchet 7M, the good missile cooldown. And look at these beautiful, beautiful missile pods right up top. 30% or 35% of your mech needs to be exposed to shoot this bad boy. This mech is just phenomenal. If you do not have the quick draw IV4, guys, then I would highly recommend you give the Trebuchet 7M a chance. Now, for the build, we have an XL engine 280 as the basis for the build. We've got 2 jump jets, one on each side torso. We've got 2 MRM30 launchers for a firepower of 60 damage per salvo. One on the right torso, one in the left torso, and we have 4.5 tons of MRM ammo. And that's a little bit tight ammo-wise, but what you really could do if you wanted to, is you could drop 1 jump jet and half your jump power of 21 down to 10.5 meters, but have a little bit of extra ammo with you. But I found that 4.5 tons of ammo should be enough for most matches. We have to lower the head armor down to 1. We are lowering right arm and left arm to 8 armor. We're using endo steel and ferrofibrous, light ferrofibrous to be precise, because we can't do full ferro, otherwise we don't have enough slots here. No heat sinks required. Speed is going to be about 91 kph. This thing is basically like the smaller and lighter version of the quick draw IV4, and at just 50 tons you're fitting quite a bit of firepower into this mech. Now, let's have a look at the skill tree. We're going into the left-hand side of the skill tree for firepower. We're taking high explosive, 1 and 2, missile spread, 1 and 2, missile rack, 1 and 2, and some of the heat gen nodes on the left-hand and middle right side. Survival tree, as always, guys, highly recommended to take the left-hand side of the tree, including that 1 point skeletal density, and that gives us the most armor possible for the least amount of skill points spent. Then we go into operations. We take operations down to heat containment 4 and 5 to make sure that we can keep firing for quite a bit, to have a slightly bigger heat scale basically, and also have our heat sinks operate a little bit better. Sensors tree, seismic 1 and 2, full radiant deprivation. We are a small mech. We are a mech that doesn't like to get focused, so we want to be able to know where the enemies are, especially if they're using ECM or stealth. And secondly, full radar drop keeps us healthy. Whenever we fire, we go back to cover and we vanish from the enemy radar quite quickly. So lerms are not that much of a problem, unless there's a UAV above you. And guys, please, for the love of God, and I'm going to make a specific video about this. If you see a UAV and you can safely shoot it down, shoot it down. Don't wait for your teammates to shoot it down, because most of the time they will be completely oblivious that there is a UAV, and they will not know that they can shoot it down, or they will just not care because, well, after me, the Great Flood can come, basically. So, shoot UAVs, please. It's keeping you safe and it's keeping your teammates safe. And after this public service announcement, last but not least, in the auxiliary tree, double crucial with crucial cooldown, very important, and that I chose to go with double artist track, and that is going to be the build for the day, guys. So I would say let's take this bad boy into a dropship, and let's see how it performs. Got 2 really nice matches lined up for you. Let's see if we can actually break the 1000 damage on this little mech here. What do you think? We'll find out. Woo! Polar Highlands, guys, look at that. That is very, very disappointing, of course, because Polar Highlands will be a hard thing to do. And the problem in this match, guys, is that we actually have 2 people AFK right now. Yeah, you heard me right. This is a 10 on 12, and we're playing domination, so it is going to be ring around the rosy around the center. That's a good UAV from our teammate, and we will be able to see on the radar right now where the targets are. And people are fanboying because there's TTB in the match, Baradul, AFK. So I always say, guys, less fanboying, more fighting. Best thing you can do for any content creator out there is just play a darn good match, because that is what we're trying to get on our cameras. So let's just keep the fight as our #1 priority. Speaking about #1 priorities, let's go ahead the artillery strike, shoot that enemy dude in the face, and switch on over to the left-hand side of that Atlas. Shoot him. Beautiful. And keep our heads down. Now we've got an enemy Black Lantern coming in. He is very, very in love with my light mech here. That's alright, I'm just gonna keep being on the Atlas Kraken here, because that's a big-ass target that you can barely miss. I'm just going to drop the artillery strike back here to try and suppress the enemy a little bit more, and then once again refocus on the Atlas. His CT is open, he should be dying here any second. There we go. And back to the Black Gunner, apparently, who's been chasing my teammate with flamers and SRMs but was not successful. Now we deliver some love missiles to that enemy Blackjack, and he's still just standing there. Okay, yeah, just eat another salvo. That's 240 damage in your face. Actually, no, I'm lying. It's just 120, but hey, it doesn't matter. 2 salvos is 120 damage, not 240. I'm getting a carry away here. I've been playing too much MRM30 triple builds. So, now, look at the radar. We see that my team is NASCARing right now a little bit too far to the right-hand side. I'm just trying to get the teammates to get closer to me so we can engage the enemy in Hotel 9, enemy UAV above. Let's see if somebody shoots it down, because I'm for sure not going to shoot it down with MRM30s. That is just not going to happen. So, I'm going to focus here on that enemy Warhammer 2C. I don't know if the UAV is still up or not, I can't see. I will have to focus on engaging the enemy assaults. Now, guys, with weapon systems like these, with MRMs, you want to focus the big and the beefy stuff, guys. Or if it's smaller, up close and slow, you can also focus that. But I would recommend to always focus the beefy stuff. Oh, that's a nice learn boat here. Let's go ahead and focus onto him, because I don't want him to have free reign on my teammates and destroy us here. So I'm gonna go onto the learn boat and shoot a few salvos, and he is dead. Beautiful. So 4 kills over 2. Let's go ahead and engage onto that enemy bushwhacker here. Give him a nice salvo. Shot a little bit too early. Shot a few missiles into the ground, but it's alright. I'm gonna take the kill here with our teammates, and he's second now. As soon as I can open up this tin can properly. There we go. He's down, and got somebody on my ass. Good. Holy hell. Ah, streamer aggro, guys. We've got streamer aggro. Okay, sure. Little Raven, keep engaging me. I think he just forgot that there might be some teammates around. 7 kills over 4. It's looking pretty good for us right now, isn't it? So let's go ahead and engage onto the enemy quick draw here. I'm running very hot right now. My CT is open. I'm ready to drop, basically. Notice how healthy my side torsos are. So from that side, not a problem. Let's just get here, maybe get one other shot in here. Aye, so many targets around. Yeah, shield, no commando. Aye, he walked into me backwards, and he died. Not because of the commando, but because there were too many targets around. Well, 8 kills over 7 for us right now, and let's see what's happening here. My teammates are grouped together, that is nice. So 3 on 1, actually 3 on 4. 2 on 4. It's 2 on 4 right now because we've got 2 AFKs. So, oh, look at that. Hey, look, one of our AFKs is back. I mean, the other guy is still AFK in Hotel 13, but hey, at least we've got one guy back at this time, and he's gonna make a beeline towards the enemies in the center, and hopefully he'll be able to at least take down a few of them. And eternal shame for Baradul. You don't get to have real life, good sir. I don't care if your house is on fire, if there is an atomic leakage in your cellar. You gotta be in the match, my man. You gotta be in the match. It would have been great to have him in the match here. I think he would have won if we had him. But unfortunately, he had to step out for a sec. So let's see if he can get a kill or 2 on the board. That quick draw looks very, very ripe to get killed here. Onto the side torso. Beautiful shot on the right side torso. Do this once more. Come on. Yeah, almost. One more salvo should actually take the side torso, and if he's XL, he's dead. Ah, nice fake out. Unfortunately, it was not enough. Did he just die? No, he didn't die. He's still alive. There we go. Side torso just doesn't want to pop, apparently. That quick draw is apparently very tanky, which is surprising because quick draws, at least to me, they always feel like they fall apart instantly. It's very weird. Even the IV4 is a little bit of a weird little mech, but alright. Looks like we don't get any kills on the Rainbow Crow, and the last guy is going to be a Shadowcat. ERPPCs and light machine guns, that would have been useful in the fight, but unfortunately 7 minutes 30 seconds into the match, still AFK. So the counter is going to count down, and what could have been a nice win, unfortunately, is going down in history as a loss. However, guys, before I was asking, will we be able to actually achieve the 1000 damage with this build, and I think we can now definitely answer, yes we can. Yes we can. Barack Obama, boys, Barack Obama. So, 8 kills under 11, final score on the match. 1 killing blow, 6 assists, 3 kill most damage dealt, 1019 damage done, 329 damage taken, 4 components destroyed. I should have been a little bit better with my torso twisting, but as you could see, guys, once again, XL engine on a lot of mechs, XL is not a problem. And we've actually achieved, what is that, 569 match score, and yeah, our assaults get participation medals, as does half of Highlands, unfortunately. But Commando and the Locust did their job very, very well. Now guys, we're switching over to the next map today, and this is going to be in the Canyon Network. And what I like to do in Canyon Network is always push aggressively for the middle, especially if you're starting like Echo 4, Echo 5. You always want to push for Delta 4, Charlie 4, because then you can maybe catch their assaults off guard. And that Kodiak seems to be caught off guard. Now, if you are 1 minute into match and you're at this position, you're basically begging to get murdered. So, you know guys, I'm a very friendly person. If people ask me for something, I generally try to give it to them. So since that Kodiak is asking for death, let's oblige. There we go, teammate takes the kill, and now we can switch on over to the left-hand side towards Delta 4 and engage over there, hopefully. No more targets over there. Okay, so next stop will be the center of the map, guys. That's very important to control. And I mean, in the good old days, you would have a firing line here and you would start trading blows. In the current days of MWO, this is where potato happens. So let's try and see what we can do from over here. The enemy mechs have not pushed aggressively towards the left-hand flank so far, so we can stay here a little bit longer. But keep some missiles coming. Unfortunately, that was a very bad shot. Let's focus on the bigger mechs. As I said, guys, with MRMs, try to focus on the big guys. If there are no big guys around, well then of course shoot the small guys, but first take away the chunky dudes. And there we go, that's 1 hit on the artillery strike, 2 hits actually, 3 hits, beautiful, and now we engage. Holy hell, that was a nice party over there. Keep the fire going, maybe go onto the Shadowcat here, yeah, beautiful. And I might switch over here to the Jaeger mech. Never mind, I switched to the Jaeger mech and the Shadowcat because they will just clump up for me and eat all my missiles. Okay, gotta be careful here on my left-hand flank. I don't like what my assaults are doing right now. One is moseying into Charlie 3 for no reason, the other is stuck in Charlie 4 for no reason. Remember guys, I'm always talking about pushing into nothingness. This is a textbook example of where you should not go. Like, don't go where there is nothing. That's pointless. What are you trying to defend? What are you trying to engage? Always think about objectives and win conditions. That's a League of Legends term, but I think it works here pretty well. And your win conditions are to kill the enemy team. So, if you want to kill the enemy team, where do you go? Well, you don't go to freaking Timbuktu or Zimbabwe where there are no enemies, because then you cannot play towards your win condition, right? So, also somebody is stomping on my head here. I just saw that neck foot on top of my cockpit. Okay, so enemy flee is fleeing, for lack of better terms. So let's try and find some more targets. Let's see the Commando over there, he's gonna run away. We're just gonna stay up here and engage onto this enemy quick draw, try to go for his legs or side torso. He actually had a light engine with double MRM30s, so he must have been extremely slow. Guys, if you go twin MRM40s on the quick draw IV4, please XL, please go XL. Like even with the build for double 30s, I recommend to go XL. Now let's see what else we can find down here. Oh, there we go. Enemy Blackjack coming in, 2 lights up top. Blackjack coming up top as well. So we stay on the Blackjack. Blackjack dies before I can shoot him. That is sad. So we switch on over to the Crab, who is getting killed before I can shoot him. I notice a pattern here. I think I have to complain to my team that they're killing the enemies too fast. I can't properly farm them. I'm feeling repressed here. So, let's try and see if we can farm at least a little bit onto an enemy light mech. It just feels like we did nothing this round. I mean, look at our ammo. We only got 240 rounds left. Oh, hell, there we go. Mr. Piranha. Hello there, good sir. Would you like some missiles? Oh, he got stuck. And the commander as well. Ooh, a flamer. Ooh, now I'm really afraid. No, I'm not. Come to me. Come to me. Hello? Yeah, dude, I got friends as well. You've spent too much time playing with me. There we go, he's dead, and the last guy here is the Commando. Twisting and turning, running in circles, and then shooting the Commando, not in the face because I took a step too far back and I shot over him. Ay, ay, ay. Now I don't have any ammo left. This is, by the way, my teammates trying to hit that Commando. As you can see, it took a while. Well, I'm still alive though. 60% of my mech is still alive, to be precise, and my left torso is almost pristine, so not that bad. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. 0 killing blows, 12 assists, we touched every single enemy. 3 kill, most damage dealt, 800 damage done, 230-ish damage taken, and 2 components destroyed. So overall, not a bad round, and coincidentally also top damage in this match. Guys, if you enjoyed this content, check out my Patreon page, become an active member of Team TTB. See ya!